Hello, my fellow yogis and yoginis. I am coming in today to demonstrate a transit vinyasa for you. I'm going to give you a short flow just to begin to warm up the body in a way that will make this more accessible. But be sure to incorporate, prior to attempting this transit vinyasa, be sure to incorporate some sun salutations and just really get the body, the spine, the hips nice and warm before you move into these postures. So with that, we are going to begin in downward facing dog. So really grounding through the palms of the hands, wrapping the triceps under the arms, pulling the heels back down towards the earth. That might mean bending the knees a lot to really find that length and flexion across the shoulders. And then just take a deep inhale breath here. Exhale the air out. From here, we're going to roll through the upper back. We're going to find our high plank. So lengthen through the crown of the heads. Pull back through the heels. Take a deep inhale breath. On your exhale, bump the head forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, right leg reaches high to the sky. Good. On your exhale, right foot outside of the right hand. So really pull back through that left heel. Make sure that right knee is tracking over the right ankles and toes here. And then you're welcome to stay here or take this a little bit deeper by dropping onto the left knee. Maybe gently pushing out on the inside of the right inner thigh. Maybe dropping all the way down onto the forearms. We're just going to hold here for 3 steady breaths. From there, gently come back onto the palms of the hands. We're going to tuck the back toes, really pull back through that left heel, and then we're going to lift our right knee to the outside of our right tricep, and we're just going to pause here. So we're pulling back through that left heel. Now, if it feels accessible, find your chaturanga, and then extend that right leg out long. Hold. Inhale, lift back up, pull the knee back in, knee to the belly, step the right foot forward in between your hands, half or full splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Drop onto the left knee, stack the hip over the knee, kick the right heel forward. Hands can come onto blocks if you have them, or hands to the earth. And then on your exhale, I want you to pull the forearms down as you drop the belly towards the thigh. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Three steady breaths here. On your next inhale, lift the heart and chest. Roll through the sole of that right foot. You're going to kick your left foot back behind you. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Right hand to left wrist. Mushti mudra in the left hand. So cross the thumb over the palm. Fingertips around the thumb. Deep inhale breath. On your exhale, drop the body over to the right as you ground through the outside of that right foot. So getting a nice deep stretch across the left side of the rib cage. Lift the heart and chest. Don't let it bow forward, and breathe. Inhale, lift back up. Gently undo the hands. Plant weight in the palms of the hands. Kick your left heel out to the side and then come to a seat. We're going to cross the right foot on top of the left thigh. Moving into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So a nice deep twist. We're going to lift our left arm high. Right hand plants behind your back. And then you're going to take your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Maybe extend the arm down. And then you're going to gaze back over the right shoulder as you close your eyes and create an inward gaze moving into your twist. Using your inhale breath to create space in the belly. Using your exhale to deepen little micro movements into your twist. Gently undo the twist. From here, we're going to come into a baby cradle pose. So you're going to pick your right foot up. You're going to have weight in both hips. And then you might just take your left hand to the sole of the right foot, or you might bring the right sole of the right foot into the left elbow. So this might be your shape. And then maybe find a little movement, just rock side to side. Keep those toes lifted so you're not straining the ankle. And then lengthen out of the crown of the head so you're nice and flat in the lower back. From there, we're going to work towards our transit vinyasa. You're going to take your knee, you're going to put it over your right shoulder. If you've had classes with me, I often say, put your knee on like a backpack. So, it may just come on top of the tricep, and that's okay. Just take this as deep as feels good for you. We're going to move in transit vinyasa from sundial pose into Ekapada Kundinasana 2. So, left hand to the outside of the right foot. Right hand floats down to the earth. Begin to extend that leg up to the sky as you look out under the left shoulder. And breathe. Keep trying to lift the heart and chest. One more breath. Exhale, drop the foot down. Now, you're going to put weight in both hands and you're going to lift the sit bones off the earth. So from here, weight in both hands, lift your butt, hold. Now, you're going to lift the left foot up. You're going to fly it back behind you. You're going to fly that leg back behind you, moving into your flying splits, Ekapada Kundinasana. Step it back. You may have plants in the way. And then you're going to move through your chaturanga. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Drop to your knees. Come to a seat. Palms face up. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Take 5 steady breaths, and then we'll do this together on the other side. When you're ready, other side, find your downward facing dog. Ground through the palms of the hands, pull back through the heels. Find your breath here. Maybe bend your knees to feel that length across the shoulders. Wrap the triceps under the body, soften the neck, let it hang. Deep inhale. Exhale the air out. When you're ready, you're going to roll through the upper back. Pull back through the heels, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll over the tops of the feet, thighs are lifted. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, left leg flies high to the sky. Good, pause. Exhale, step the left foot outside of the left hand. So right now, you're in a nice active lizard lunge. You're going to pull back through that right heel, lift the heart and chest, and then maybe drop onto the right knee. Maybe you stay lifted here, or maybe you drop down onto the forearms and hold for 3 steady breaths. On your next inhale, gently put weight back into the hands. Start to lift the body back up. From here, we're going to tuck the back toes, lift the right knee, really pull back through that right heel. And then we're going to pull our left knee to our left tricep. Pause. Maybe find chaturanga, maybe extend that leg. Come on back up, pull the knee into the belly. Step the foot forward in between your hands, moving into half or full splits. Ardha Hanumanasana, drop the right knee to the earth. Stack the hip over the knee. Kick the left heel forward. Once again, hands can come to blocks or to the earth. With hands on the earth, with every exhale breath, without forcing the hamstring, right? Compassion for your body, kindness towards your body. I want you to simply soften with every exhale, trying to pull the forearms down a little closer to the mat. 3 steady breaths. On your next inhale, gently start to lift the heart and chest. We're going to roll through the sole of that left foot. From there, we're going to kick our right foot back behind you. Step your left foot out to the side. Left hand to right wrist. Mushti Mudra in the right hand. Deep inhale breath. On your exhale, drop the body over to the left. Make sure you're not bowing forward. Really lengthen through the right side of the body. Feel that stretch. Just tapping into all of the elements that are going to assist us with sundial pose. Moving through our transit vinyasa into our flying splits, Ekapada Kundalini 2. One more breath. Inhale, lift back up. We're going to drop our hands down, put weight into the hands, kick the right foot forward, sit onto the right hip, and then we're going to cross the left foot in front of the right thigh. You want to have both sit bones on the earth here. You're always welcome to extend the bottom leg. Right arm reaches up, left hand plants behind the sit bones, behind the body, and then exhale, right elbow outside of the left thigh. Drop the fingertips down, and then gaze over the left shoulder, maybe closing your eyes. Using every exhale breath to twist, using every inhale to create space in your belly. Try not to sink or bend into the low back. Really continue to lengthen out of the crown of the head. Keep the spine really nice and long. One more breath. Good, and then on your next inhale, start to undo the twist. I'm going to scoop myself forward just slightly so I have a little more space to demonstrate the transit vinyasa. And then from here, we're going to take baby cradle. So we're going to extend that right foot out slightly. Right hand to the inside of the foot or foot into the elbow. And then from there, with both hips on the earth, keep those toes flexed to protect the ankle. Lift through the crown of the head. Nice lower flat back here. And then breathe. Movement might feel good. Stillness might feel good. Just finding a little deeper opening across the outside of the left hip. And then when you're ready, we're going to undo the leg. We're going to put the left knee over our shoulder. That might be as far as you go. That's perfectly okay. But if you want to move through the full variation of the transit vinyasa, right hand to the outside of the left foot. We're going to plant the left hand down and then begin to extend it to your sundial pose, taking your gaze out under the right shoulder. And breathe. Keep lifting the heart and chest. And then when you're ready, drop the foot down. Good. You're going to put weight in both hands. You're going to lift the sit bones off the earth. And then you're going to lift your right foot. You're going to fly it back behind you. Keep both feet lifted. And then step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Your hands might be a little wide. You might need to adjust. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale breath. Drop to your knees. Child's pose. So feel free to take that fun little flow on its own, being sure to warm up the body, or you can add that to any of your practices. Sort of fire it up and work on those transit vinyasas from home while we're not practicing in the studio. Nevertheless, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm wishing you all a beautiful day. Namaste.